Welcome to Ask the Gov. Let's begin. Our first question comes from Ryan via Facebook. Ryan asks, do you believe that Iowa State Representative Dan Muehlbauer was right about confiscating guns from Iowans in wake of the tragedy at Sandy Hook? I certainly do not. I believe in the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution, and I think the statement made by Representative Muehlbauer is inappropriate and certainly contrary to the Second Amendment rights that American citizens have, including the citizens of the state of Iowa. And I do not believe that he will find support from other members of the General Assembly for his position. A second question comes from Thomas via Facebook. Thomas says, what do you plan to do to reduce residential property taxes? We first intend to fully fund the homestead tax credit and all the tax credits. This has not been done in this state for a number of years. We also intend to reduce all property taxes, all classes of property, and replace the money to local governments with state dollars. So the state of Iowa over the next 5 years will provide property tax relief to all classes of property, and we want to limit the increase in valuations that can be provided, and we want to make sure that that results in a property tax reduction for all classes of property. The state will provide $400 million in direct property tax replacement to local governments so that we reduce property taxes, but do not do it on the backs of local government. Our third question comes from Tyler in Garner via Twitter. Tyler says, will allowable growth be set before school budget deadlines? First and foremost, I think it's important for us to pass systemic reform of the education system, focusing on making it easier to attract high achievers to teaching and rewarding Iowa's outstanding teachers, rather than just spending more money on our present system. Once we have reached agreement on systemic reform in education, then we can look at ways that we can provide additional funding for schools. But I would like to do that with 100% state aid and not through allowable growth, which has a property tax component. I'm committed to reducing property taxes for all Iowa taxpayers, including reducing taxes through the changes in the school aid formula.